Hello and welcome to this weekend's chart analysis video for Sunday the 15th day of December 2013. My name is Derek and we're going to switch things up a little bit. Go with the old-fashioned line charts for silver, gold, the dollar index, and some Fibonacci analysis on the Bitcoin price data. So let's get started. Within this chart, obviously, downtrend is so easy to see, and I could draw a tremendous amount of downtrend lines. This line, yep, it really hasn't been tested. That one there, still obviously in a downtrend. Of course, I can just go like this as well, and that one hasn't been tested. That one there. I can go all day with this. It's obviously in that of a major bear market. And what I've been talking about here is this area being that of a failed move, breaking out, getting above this high, and then failing to consolidate amongst this level in here. And now, of course, looking to test this previous low. It hasn't touched it yet, but it definitely looks as if that is coming within the cards. Now, the gold chart pretty much looks the exact same. Really no differences whatsoever. If I draw a line or some downtrend lines, same thing. Obviously in a very large bear market. Now the dollar index would pretty much say differently because, well, it's near the bottom end of its range as well. So you would figure going from here, roughly around 85 down to 80 and a half, well, the prices of gold and silver would be going higher. That's obviously not the case. Now, the pattern that I've been talking about within this chart is it made this lower low, all these lows here, and then it made a higher high breaking past this high. Then a lower low, and then a higher high, that unusual pattern. And well, since then, it's been making the pattern mainly of lower highs and lower lows along the way. So this is obviously in a bear market as well, yet of course gold and silver not showing what you normally would expect. How this is going to play out in the short term, very difficult of course for me to play out. But of course I do realize how this dollar is created, how it's backed, or the lack thereof upon its backing. And they can talk all they want about how they're just not going to do quantitative easing. The system depends that they do. Whether they try to admit that they're not or say that they're not, that would be, again, a different story. Finally, Bitcoin. I don't have data to actually show the chart, but I'm going to show key levels. So this is the levels for Bitcoin. And on November 20th, it hit a bottom of 453. 9 days later, it pretty much almost tripled, 2.75 times higher, up to 1242. On December the 1st, 2 days later, it retraced down to 840. These are key highs and lows. 3 days later, back up to its previous high, only 2 units short of its low high. December the 7th, back down to 576, and the last key high, 1068. Now, key Fibonacci analysis, high divided by low, and 1242 divided by 453 works out close to 2.75. Take that number to the power of 38.2%, multiply the low, you get 666. To the power of 61.8%, you get 845. This level on December the 1st, pretty much a perfect hit. And then December the 7th, 576, which is about 100 off. But if you look at the chart, you will notice that around the 650, 670 area was a much more accurate support level. So what this tells us, you had the rally, successful support back to a key level, but it didn't go higher. But at the same point, it has stayed above the significant, really 650 level, and how it stayed above it, which is the key part. And now when I look at this, if I see it holding and staying above 845, 850 for a significant period of time, I'm going to be liking the odds that it goes back up to the 1240. And if I can really even see it staying above 1,000, 1,100 for a decent amount, I'm liking the odds that it breaks the resistance. If it stays below 650 for a decent amount of time, most likely that would mean a test of the 453. So that's basically how I play those key levels. And finally, we're going to do some quick selections for the last 2 weeks. Seattle laying 7 against the Giants as my top play. Jacksonville +3 against Buffalo, but I think the even more stronger plays in hockey, and that's Los Angeles and Chicago over 5.5 total goals. Thank you for tuning in.